white guilt.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, I'm a quarter Native American. None of my European ancestors were in the USA when slavery was legal. Mm-hmm. Not that only in the USA there was slavery. There was a lot in other places, but okay.
Just not in Canada.
My Native American great-grandmother could not legally vote until the 1970s. That is unbelievable.
Jesus, really?
That is unbelievable.
I was born in the 70s. I did not know that.
Yep.
See, that's why we have these conversations.
Yes,
I had
right?
no idea that this was a thing.
Yep. So even at my work, there's a guy who claims to be racist, but he still uses the N-word and the excuse, they use it all the time, why can't I? And I've heard people talk about that. So address that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't use it.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're singing NWA, then, I mean, look, I'm not saying that white people need to be in their car singing and then, a lyric in a song, you're singing, knock yourself out. But if you see me walking down the street, you're like, what's up? I'm punching you in the face, probably. I'm probably not. I'm not really a violent person.
No, you're not.
But I will dream about it at night. Yeah, don't say it. There's a.
But okay, but address, because I really do feel like a lot of people don't understand. Why do black people sometimes use it in songs or with their friends or maybe try and explain that.
I will admit that I don't know. It's so. I've heard the idea of taking power back and, softening the blow, right? So right. I hear it and I understand it. Personally, I don't agree with it, right? And so it would be black people put in the comments why you think using the N-word. I can say, you can't. Right?
I don't want to.
Why you won't put and why you say it all the time, why we call each other that, put in the comments. I would like to hear too. I've heard some of the reasoning. But I will say that I don't think that it works the way that we think it does. And I will give sort of a crappy example, right? But if I was a bully for a little while, sorry, I apologize to a lot of people, when I was in school, right? And so here's one of the things that did not happen. If I was like, nerd, swirlies, whatever, nerd, and then one day you come in and go like, yeah, I'm a nerd, I don't go, oh, well, that person took the power back from me. I just like, yeah, you are, swirly, right? Like, so there's not claiming this thing and then like giving it any power. If you call yourself a nerd, great. I actually think I won, and it doesn't make me stop with you, right? Mm-hmm. Never has. What makes me stop with you? Punch me in the face. What just happened? And then I was like, maybe this isn't a career choice for me, right? That's the thing that made the difference. So I feel like when black people use these terms, right, there's this sort of sense of claiming this power, but I don't think racist white people are suddenly like, oh, well, if they're taking it, I guess we got to come up with another thing to call them. Nope, they're still calling us that, right? So yeah. I don't think this has actually solved the problem, but that's my point of view on it. I know for a fact there are people that disagree, and I would love to hear some of if there are other reasons for that.
Yeah. Megan, our DP, is waving her finger at us, so I think that she has something to say.
I don't know if this, because obviously this is not directly related to race, but mm-hmm. I don't know if in regard to this particular comment, it might be useful to address using how that the N-word is not the only word like that.
Yes.
Because a lot of people think that it is, but they forget about words like or like
calling a thing gay or
right.
retarded, or there's a ton of those sort of words that are
like, it's I'm fine with my friends saying because they're a woman, because
right.
I'm hanging out.
I know Melissa isn't. I'm fine with it too, but Melissa's not. It's just different for everyone.
But I don't like it when men say it.
Well, yeah.
So several things with the word and with regards to. I have a gay friend who loves me. He says I am his best friend in the world, but he cannot stand if I use the word. And so he told me that a long time ago, and I never have used it.
Yeah.
I don't even use it regularly with anybody, really.
Right.
But when we watch Will and Grace and Karen says it, it's funny and it's cool and
Yes.
it works. And she's the only one who can get away with it. Karen on Will and Grace. Now, I love him. He loves me. There's no way in the world I'm ever. Now, he and I call each other all the time, but we don't. I never say. You see what I'm saying? Everybody has their thing, and he doesn't call me either because I don't like it.
Yeah.
I also think that's an age group thing.
Yeah.
This thing. You guys are younger, a little younger. This thing, even with the word, somehow it's an age thing, and I would never say it in front of my mother. Because it would really upset her. Because she knows that word usually was the predecessor to someone getting hung from a tree.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So she has a different connotation.
We need this on camera, though.
Okay, well, I'm just saying.
So,
but
when you, okay,
so when I get on camera, I'll... White guilt and black apprehension.
Fun.